Hey guys, Cody here. I got my Halo LR in today. We're going to sit here and just show you guys the comparison between that and the IR Hunter MK3 60mm over there. Let's get started. By the way, I don't have any financial gain either of these. I don't sell these. I just happen to have both here. I like to thank Jeff for letting me borrow the Trijicon so we can do this comparison here. So you see the packaging is a little bit different. The case for the Halo is quite a bit bigger than it is for the Trijicon. You can see it's just a different foam, a little bit the firm foam here. They're both packaged well. I mean, I know it's kind of negligible to some people. A little bit more storage area here, I guess, if you wanted to get an external DVR, battery pack, stuff like that. You have a little bit of room for it in the Halo case here. I'll get them out here. So that's the LR. Here's the Trijicon. You can see the sizes aren't that much different. I should put the eyepiece on. I'll just kind of set it there so you guys can see. Size isn't too much different between the two. The weight of them, what the battery's in, and the Trijicon weighs a little bit more, but it's pretty much negligible in my mind. Just lifting them both there. As many as you know, the Halo has the buttons on, the Trijicon has the turrets on, which I do prefer. I know a lot of people said the same thing. These are nice to use, but these buttons are really big, and using them earlier, playing with it, they're easy to find, they are convenient. These are nicer to feel the click, but in reality, there's not a lot of gain in one versus the other, in my opinion. The one thing I do like about the Trijicon better is the batteries. They are easier to put in. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but the Halo has this screw set up. Let's see if I can get it undone for you. All right, it took me a second to screw the cap off here, which is a good thing, I guess. But you can see the batteries are just kind of held in here. You saw that I was able to lift it, so they're not just freely floating. But they are in this kind of setup here. You can see there's those little the gray versus the black. It just kind of tells you how to orient it when you initially put it in to make contact. And then you just screw it back down, and it does take a little effort, which, like I said, is a good thing. Help keep it waterproof and whatnot. I'm gonna break the video again so I get this thing on there good. All right, got it back in place here. Moving on, see the mounts are a little bit different. Got a little bit more space for your Picatinny here versus the smaller one there. This is a little room mount. We know they are good, have a good reputation and everything. But mounting this on my gun, the Halo, I didn't really find it to be loose or inefficient. I think it'll work quite well. The front caps, they're both, you can hear them click when you close them both. I think they do sit on there quite well, both of them do. So, not much difference there. So, it's kind of the basic functions, as you guys can see, just kind of comparing them side by side there. As far as video, I know that's the big topic. I do think the Halo is a little bit better. I would say in that 15% range. I think the Halo is a little bit more of a orange tint versus the Trijicon, which I think is a little bit more of a blue tint. Some people might have an eye preference, but I think the detail in the Halo is definitely noticeable, especially comparing them side by side. I just kind of took it in the backyard. Saw a couple squirrels back there, a couple cats. We have some property back there, so I was able to see quite a bit of distance, probably 250 yards with both of them. Like I said, I do think the quality of the Halo is just a little bit better. If you take prices into account for new models on both, I think the Halo is definitely your best bang for your buck. That's my 2 cents, guys. If you guys have any questions, feel free to holler back at me, send me a message on here or whatever. I appreciate it. Thanks.